Welcome aboard North Andover. I'm your hometown host, Ron Carpenito, and we're about to depart on the latest edition of your North Andover Journal. Now on Sunday, May 16th, North Andover's Sustainability Committee held its rescheduled rain date event for Earth Cleanup Day. We caught up with the Assistant Director, Joanna O'Connell, to hear more about this great event, the overall turnout, and what the committee focus has been and will be going forward.
Me and my committee members behind me here, we're running our annual town-wide cleanup event today, Sunday, May 16th. It was the rain date, kind of postponed from April around Earth Day. We tried to get the community involved in cleaning up trash basically around town, and then the DPW comes and collects everything curbside that the folks leave, and we weigh it all at the end, and then we have a nice big figure of how much trash is going on right now in town. Last fall we didn't have a very big promotion because of the coronavirus, but we ended up doing about 850 pounds, so I'm expecting that we'll have double that at least this year, which is great. A great way to get the kids involved in the community. Another part of this town-wide cleanup event is, just kind of teaching kids to take care of the earth. The schools put notices out about it, and we had some scout troops coming down and doing it, so it's been really great this year. We had couple of big groups come right in the beginning. So we started at 10, but we had some people coming around 9:30. I'd say we've seen 35 or 40 people, and then they've had groups waiting for them. Down by the high school, we have a group of 6. We have people at the Common. We have people down behind Stop and Shop in the Willows Park there. There's a lot of stuff in the woods there. Behind the Mills to Hills Trail, we have people. So going up to the high school, there's a group of people up there. A lot of kids came out too with their parents, which is cool, and some high school kids too. So I think the turnout was great, best we've had in the last 4 years. So I think that's saying something right there. You can always look us up. We have our own website underneath the DPW. We're kind of like, if you go to DPW in the North Andover town website, we're under the DPW heading. So there's a lot of resources on there of like what can be recycled, where you can recycle it, big items, things like that, and also anything that we're doing. And we also have a Facebook page that you can like if you're on Facebook and kind of be up on our events and things like that. And if you ever wanted to join us, we meet once a month. It's just a good way to be with like-minded people that care about the planet too and kind of want to act locally, thinking globally. Anytime, contact us anytime. We'd love to have new members, and it takes a village, right?
And if you are interested in hearing more about the Sustainability Committee, their progress, as well as other updates, you can see their meetings on our CamEd channel, Comcast 99 and Verizon 28. Well, now it's time for our latest GovCam update. Let's welcome back Town Manager Melissa Rodriguez with her June Town Manager's Report on what's been happening right here in our town.
Hi, I'm Melissa Rodriguez, the Town Manager, here with an update. I wanted to invite you all to join me on June 15th at the high school outside for our annual town meeting. It will begin at 6 p.m. and we will be outside again at the stadium. We have 32 items on the warrant with everything from the budget to citizen petitions and some zoning changes. We look forward to seeing you all there. It's going to be an exciting night. Childcare is available, and we really hope to see everybody back at the town meeting this year. I want to congratulate our new fire chief, John Ware, who will be beginning on July 1st. He was recently appointed by the Select Board. We would like to say goodbye to our outgoing fire chief, Chief McCarthy. Chief McCarthy has been a fabulous fire chief and a true beacon in his profession, and we will sorely miss him over the coming years. We do hope that he will continue to stay involved with the department and continue to visit us here at Town Hall moving forward. Additionally, I wanted to announce that we have signed a contract with Fireside Catering, part of the Weber Restaurant Group, to manage the Stevens Estate. They will begin their management on October 15th. Up until that point, the town will continue to manage the estate. We look forward to a smooth transition and a wonderful new relationship with them. The contract is available on our website for people who might be interested. They are also working with Mass Audubon, who will be in charge of the conservation area and open space. We will be having a third-party management contract with them to make certain that all of the important aspects of that land are protected and cherished. We look forward to these new relationships, and we know that the next 20 years working together with them will be very beneficial to the community. I want to thank the Mystic Valley Planning Commission, who hosted a North Andover Housing Forum last week. I just finished watching it on YouTube, available right at our NACAM channel, and it was quite the great show. It's about an hour and a half long. We heard from some wonderful North Andover residents, including members of our staff, committee members, and member of our housing authority, and it really was informational and educational for everyone. I really did enjoy watching all of it. It has a lot of polls within it where people are able to interact with the forum, and I thought it was really well done, so I want to thank them. All of our town buildings are reopened, and we look forward to welcoming you back. You can visit us at the Senior Center, the library, here in Town Hall, and we look forward to seeing you. We are asking all to follow the mask advisory, so if you are not vaccinated, please consider wearing a mask into our buildings. If you still need to be vaccinated, don't hesitate to reach out to our office or the Board of Health for additional information on how to get vaccinated. Finally, I wanted to congratulate our 2021 North Andover High School graduates. Tonight I'll be watching Scholarship Night, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of you at graduation. Thank you.
Next up is our final Merrimack College update of the season. This time we take a look at Merrimack College athletes who have made great efforts to support foundations and charities off the field. They fondly titled this segment, Playing with a Purpose.
Hello everyone and welcome to Playing with a Purpose. I'm your host, Nicole Fasciano. Here at Playing with a Purpose, we want to show you something that doesn't always get shown in the media about athletes. Usually, athletes are talked about in the media only when they perform well and at the top of their game, or when they do negative things. On the other hand, we want to show how some athletes are truly great in and outside of their sport, through supporting foundations and charities and helping out those in need. This week, we will be looking at Rebecca Hardy from Merrimack College in North Andover, Mass., whose excellence on the field is not her only contribution to the community. She also helps out at a foundation known as the Headway Foundation. Rebecca Hardy is a junior captain of the women's soccer team at Merrimack College. Rebecca was named captain in her junior year and has led Merrimack to a positive 4-3 record in only their second season in Division I. Let's check in with Sean, who had the chance to speak with Rebecca Hardy. Sean?
Hi everyone, I'm Sean McAvoy here with Rebecca Hardy, junior captain for the women's soccer team here at Merrimack College. Now Rebecca, I'd just like to know, what has been your experience playing soccer here at Merrimack so far?
I have loved every second of playing soccer for Merrimack. The team is so fun. We're like a family. The coaches are great, and we just have a great bond together. So soccer, I've been playing my whole life, and being able to play in college, is a dream come true. And playing it at Merrimack has made it even better.
Now, Rebecca, what exactly is the Headway Foundation?
So Headway Foundation basically promotes concussion awareness. So their main platform is through Instagram and social media, and they're constantly putting out different information and resources for people who have had concussions and also people who may not have, kind of just getting information on, how to take them seriously and the importance of taking it seriously. They basically just push out a bunch of knowledge for people, and I really support what they do personally, seeing people who have had concussions and how it can affect them. So they do a lot of work with colleges, same thing. I'm pretty sure they also are working with the National Women's Hockey League, and they have a big presence though through the NCAA.
Well, that will do it for tonight, folks. I'm Nicole Fasciano, and this has been Playing with a Purpose. See you next week.
And of course, we hope you've enjoyed these Merrimack College updates. It's always interesting to see what's happening at our hometown college. Updates, of course, will return again when students come back for their fall semester. And as for now, best of luck, Warriors, and have a great summer. Now this Monday, May 31st, our entire country and North Andover observed Memorial Day with several beautiful ceremonies. We put together a recap to showcase all the North Andover events held to commemorate and remember our fallen heroes.
Monday, May 31st, 2021, North Andover held its annual Memorial Day services to remember and honor the personnel who have died in their performance of their military duties. A beautiful ceremony titled The Nation Honors Our War Dead, a Sacred Tradition, was held at the North Andover Ridgewood Cemetery.
It's been over 1 year now since we've been able to gather in person, and it feels great to be here live on these hallowed grounds with you once again on this very special day to honor our war dead. The only thing missing was the parade down here, but it will be back for Veterans Day. 1 year ago, our world had changed. We could not hold Memorial Day parade or the live observance we hold so dear in our town's traditions of honoring our war fallen. But the lockdown made our determination even stronger. On Memorial Day, we, the living, have a sacred duty to remember the fallen and their sacrifice, because freedom is not free. And so today, together, once again, in person, we begin our Memorial Day observance of 2021.
Featuring a salute from the Rifle Guard veterans of foreign wars, as well as speeches, songs, poems, and more regarding the importance of Memorial Day.
It was a brisk night in 1997, and I found myself abruptly ushered off a bus by a drill instructor, the biggest man I'd ever seen, who commanded me to stand on the infamous yellow footprints at Marine Corps Recruit Depot in San Diego, California. And if you're unfamiliar with the yellow footprints are these asphalt painted footprints in military formation that every Marine recruit must stand on when they are received at the recruit depot. They mark the beginning of a journey. These footprints mark the reality that in good faith, the title of Marine can never be stolen, revoked, or diminished. And it was explained to me by the drill instructor that this journey would require a yellow footprint decision on a daily basis until my service was over. And by the way, my service would never be over. He explained that this journey was about a continuing a legacy that was marked by two themes: sacrifice and service.
The Exchange Club of North Andover and Lawrence also held a brief ceremony in regards to their annual Field of Honor held at the Town Common.
This is the third year that we've done our Field of Honor, one of our favorite things that we do at the Exchange Club of Lawrence and the Andovers. We have in front of you 500 flags flying, and many of them are being purchased by people and dedicated to someone who has served our country, who is currently serving our country, or who has served our community in any number of ways. Last year and this year, a number of the flags have been dedicated to people who have been on the front line of this pandemic, helping people through that process.
Featuring a performance from Mark Sampson playing taps.
The Memorial Day ceremony and Exchange Club Field of Remembrance ceremony are both airing regularly on our GovCam channel, which is Comcast 8 and Verizon 26. These programs are also available on our video on demand service, which can be reached through our website listed below. And now it's time for our sports update. Well, the past 2 weeks have been quite active for the North Andover Scarlet Knights athletic team. They have been scoring, winning, and keeping things right on track. So as many sportcasters are known to say, let's go to the videotape.
The North Andover Scarlet Knights spring sports teams continue their respective marches through the season, and in doing so, also continue their recent history of athletic success. The varsity baseball team's record is currently 8-1 after a big 11-0 win over Billerica. To date, they've outscored their opponents by a margin of 70-20, with the only blemish in their record being a 5-2 loss to Lowell. The girls softball squad has 4 wins and 5 losses, but they've won 2 of their last 3 games. The boys' tennis team has only dropped one decision this year. They currently sit at 5-1. The girls' 2 recent wins put them at 500 with 3 wins and 3 losses to this point. Both lacrosse teams are working on winning records, with the boys winning 5 games and dropping 3. The girls would be undefeated right now if not for Chelmsford. The girls' record is 6-2, with both of those losses coming to the Lions. The varsity boys volleyball team has identical 3-1 home and road records, adding up to a total of 6 wins and 2 losses so far. They kept up their winning ways to end out the month of May at home, taking out Billerica in 3 straight games to give themselves yet another match win. The last time we saw the wrestling team, they had just pulled even at 2-2. Since then, they've had 3 big wins against opponents like Lowell and Billerica, and they're looking good right now at 5-3. Which brings us to the boys and girls track teams, who put together an amazing performance in the recent Division II State Relay Championship meets that were put on by the Massachusetts State Track Coaches Association. Both teams won the meet championships by putting up triple-digit scores by winning multiple events. For the boys, it was their 4th title. The girls' title win was their first under Coach Rick Delicai. To give you an idea of the scope of their achievements, the boys racked up 128 points total. The second-place team, Central Catholic, only scored 48, and the third team, Hopkinton, only had 37. Meanwhile, the girls ran away with 102 total points, well beyond second-place Hingham's 74. Among the winning events for the boys, the 4x100, the 4x110 hurdles, the 4x200, 4x400, 4x1600, also the shot put, and the discus. How impressive was their performance? Well, we'll let the Knights' Twitter feed tell the story. And the girls added to their winning total by taking first place in the 4x100, 4x200, 4x1600, as well as wins in the shot put and javelin. As huge as the Knights' victories were, the teams still have more in store, with MVC championships and MIAA sectional and state events coming up later in the month. One quick closing note here. With the state's COVID restrictions easing up, now is a great time to get out and see the Scarlet Knights in action, no matter whatever game you like or whatever event you prefer.
Well, with the great weather upon us now, it's certainly the time to check out the Scarlet Knights before the spring season is over. For updated schedules on athletic events, just visit the Merrimack Valley Conference website at merrimackvalleyconference.org. Or check out live and replayed game and match telecasts on North Andover Cam. Simply visit our website for air dates and times. Well, here at the Journal, we are always on the lookout for a great North Andover news story or even a fresh new idea for a show feature or segment. So if you have any ideas or exciting news, please let us know by emailing us at thejournal@northandovercam.org. And we want to take a moment to shout out our sponsors that air the Journal every day. If you ever find yourself hungry for a great meal, visit any of these locations and watch the Journal on their TVs as you enjoy some great local North Andover food. And of course, thanks again for joining us on this episode of the Journal, and be sure to keep an eye out for our future episodes. And from all of us here at the Journal and North Andover Cam, I'm your hometown host, Ron Carpenito, and thanks for watching.